Hey everyone, how you guys doing? It's Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits. All right, I am doing a recording of this awesome blade, okay? I was thinking about doing a Legion live, but the reception here is spotty, and I didn't want to do this twice like I did with the last knife, so I decided to do a recording. I should be on with you guys in the chat room, and I will definitely see you all there. Okay, so this is the Lengren Cruiser. It is pretty badass. But before we move on forward, what have you guys and gals got in your pocket? Today is Tonto Tuesday, so I got myself this awesome Dispatch Knives reverse Tonto, okay, for Tonto Tuesday. It's a nice knife. Let me know what you guys got in the chat. All right, cool. So again, this is the Lengren Cruiser. Now, I did a collaboration with these guys. Lengren did send me this knife. So I already got a couple shorts out, some really nice pictures. This is a great looking shot right here. It's pretty awesome. We're gonna go over some specs, and then I'm gonna do a close-up, and hopefully sometime this week I will be able to get out and do some testing with this knife, because so my time is sometimes it's limited. So okay, so let's just go over the specs real quick. Okay, we are looking at a total length of 10.9 inch, and the blade length itself is 5.62 inch. I've got my ruler here today. The handle is about 5 1/4 inch, maybe less. All right, so just let you guys know, blade steel is DC53. Now, it is a tool steel. It's an awesome tool steel. Apparently this steel is coming from Europe, according to the Lengren description, so that's pretty cool. Handles are G10, and they're awesome color. They're a gray and black, as you guys and gals can see. I forgot to mention that the hardness of the steel is 61 HRC. It is a full tang. It's ergonomic, as you can see. It's a really, really nice blade. It is on a little heftier side, a little bit bigger hunting type of a knife, maybe for some bigger animals like moose or elk or something like that. But still, man, just a beautiful, beautiful blade. I'm going to do some testing with the wood as usual. I actually want to do a little cookout. I got some pork. I want to cut up some meat, put it onto some skewers, and hopefully cook it for everybody on the video. So pretty excited about that. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it on the specs. As usual, the specs aren't the greatest on Amazon. I will put a link to the knife, and whatever specs that they have, I'll just copy and paste. I even looked on, try to look for the Lengren website. I don't even think they have a Lengren website. But other than that, man, this knife is just amazing. I'm loving the way it's looking right now in the video and the light. I hope you guys and gals are enjoying it too. All right, so let's do a quick close-up of this, and check it out. Look at this beautiful drop point blade. Look at that. Look at how impeccable that CNC machining and whatever work that they do is, man. It's just phenomenal. The grind lines seem to be really done nice. All right, beautiful, thick tang. I think I forgot to mention how thick that tang is, but still, as you could see, it is just an amazing, amazing looking blade. All right, and it's got some heft to it. It's not a light blade, but it's got some heft, Please don't ask me to take off the scales. I hate doing that, so I'm not going to take off the scales. I'm either going to assume it's either full, completely full, or there's a skeletonized tang under here. So there is a generous sharpening choil, a small guard, okay? And look at the handles. Look how beautiful these are. G10. I thought these were micarta, but they're G10. Just done so well, and just so flush. Look, it's even got blue liners. You know, guys and gals, I just noticed this, man. Wow. I didn't even realize that there's some gorgeous blue liners. And look, they go all the way around that tang over there. That little protruding area. Very nice. The texturing is done well. It's done on an angle, maybe a 45-ish type degree angle. And it's nice and grippy, you know? And it feels really nice in the hand. It's got some slight jimping on the top. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Now, they do make this in a black stone wash. And I would have gotten this a lot sooner, but I am more partial towards the satin look of the blade. And you know, I'm glad I waited. So the satin look of this blade is excellent. Look at the beautiful contouring of this handle. Impeccable. Impeccable. It's just an amazing piece right here, you know? I think these are called Chicago screws. Is that right? I think that's what they're called. I know that there was a couple of users that they didn't like this particular type of screw on here. I guess what you could do if you're interested in purchasing this, make sure that if you do decide to unscrew and find out what's under here, that you put a little bit of Loctite, you know, and tighten up these screws a little bit. But just a beautiful knife, man. I want you guys and gals to take a really nice close look, and the focus on this camera is doing real well right now. So I'm just going to take advantage of this and show you guys and gals every detail that I possibly can. And it's just so nice. Look how beautifully flush that is, you know, just beautifully flush. You know, oh man, I am loving this knife. It's got some finger grooves for sure. Okay, again, it does feel good. If you choke up into different positions, it feels great. So, you know, depending on what you're chopping, you may need to do some different choking up over here. When you're, you know, if you're butchering an animal, you know, the configuration in your hands feel good, depending on how you're going to cut up the animal. You know, sometimes when you're butchering an animal, you need to hold the knife a couple of different ways. And it just feels great in the hand. I just love this drop point blade. This will be a nice hunting knife. It is a little heavier for the hunter. You know, there are smaller knives and lighter knives out there. This does have some heft to it, but you know, if you're out in a wilderness for a couple of days in a cabin, you may want something a little bit more heavy duty with you to take out. Beautifully thick, flat grind, high saber flat grind, just done really nice, troops. Just done really, really, really nice. The grind lines are nice. It's got a nice little point over here, you know, to get into the knuckles or the meat of the animal. It's just fantastic, and I am excited to test it out in a, you know, my little camping environment that I have over here. Maybe I'll just show you guys real quick. My new area, my original outpost was destroyed literally by, you know, campers, or I think they're more or less Cub Scouts or Boy Scouts, or I don't think they were Eagle Scouts, but you know, nowadays, man, there's no respect anymore, troops, man. It was just horrible. You know, instead of this, you know, these people and the scoutmasters teaching, you know, the scouts to respect the area, man, I came there to go check it out, and they just destroyed everything. My fire pit was destroyed. The stumps that I had there for sitting and putting stuff on were chopped up and just half burned and half just lying on the floor. I mean, it was just disgusting. It was just disgusting. I mean, you know, some of you troop masters should be ashamed of yourselves if in these organizations. Really bad the way you teach these kids, just really bad. In any case, I digress. I'm just a little upset, you know. I had a really good setup, but while I am here, let me just show you the little new setup over here, all right, troops? So I just set this up. It's really nice, all right? As you can see, I got a whole new setup over here, and I've got these stumps over here that I rolled into position, and I got a whole new setup. Now, there is a huge chopping block. Okay, I'm going to show you right now. All right, I'm going to walk there. So we have a huge new Legion chopping block, and it's pretty cool. Check this massive beast of a stump out. So this ain't going anywhere unless they destroy this too. But I did a video on this one the other day, and it's going to get me a little bit of getting used to. It's a little bit bigger than what I'm used to, so I have to reposition myself and figure things out. But once I do, you're going to get some high quality videos in the future, you know. And because of the wider area, there's definitely a lot of things that I keep in focus or in frame of the camera, and that you guys and gals can enjoy and watch. All right, so have a little stump over here to put stuff on top here, so it's out of the way of the big stump. There's a little fire pit that I could use. There's a little bit of shelter over here that I could use. As you can see, that's pretty cool. In case there's some kind of rainstorm I get stuck in, I could just jump into here and stay a little on the dry side. But there's my spot right there. And it's a nice setup. Again, I set myself up really nice. And hopefully this place won't get destroyed. You know, they'll respect it. I don't know. But I've got all kinds of resources here. You know, resources galore. Okay, another stump over here if I really needed it. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna try and chop this out of here, you know, and get rid of that so I could utilize this for whatever reason. You know, resources just all over the place. You know, plenty of wood on the floor to pick up, make feather sticks, or, you know, do my testing with. Just pretty awesome. You know, trails all over the place. Just a fantastic little secondary spot that I picked up, and you know, I'm definitely happy about it that I was able to pick all this stuff up. So let me focus again on the knife, and I guess that's it, troops. You know, I just wanted to do this and show you guys this awesome blade. I'm going to show you one more time, but you know, I was hoping again. I wish I could have done a Legion Live and interact with you guys and gals, because I do enjoy doing that, you know. But the area that I'm in, the reception is very poor, and the last time I did something similar with the same amount of bars, you know, there was freezing, there was pixelation, and, you know, it's just not fair to you guys and gals who really want to look at something so nice. Okay, let's take one more look, and then that's it, man. Oh, you know what I forgot to show you guys and gals, sorry about that, is the sheath. Beautiful taco sheath, high quality. It's got a nice thumb ramp. It's got some riveted holes, so you could wrap up a lanyard, you know, around here, or paracord if you need it. It has this loop, belt loop over here that can do horizontal and vertical carry. All right, which I think it's kind of cool. I kind of like it better than the Chinese tech locks that they usually sell with some of these knives. But I would rather have had some kind of a dangler system, whether it was nylon or even, you know, I showed a couple of Lengren knives with the leather setup, but this is not so bad. You know, you just tighten this up depending on the position that you want. It's got a nice little thumb ramp, you know, just high quality. The knife, the sheath is serious high quality. Let me pop it in. Okay, no rattle. It's a beautiful looking package. It probably will ride a little high on the hip, but again, there's third-party vendors out there that will sell, you know, dangler systems. You know, that might be your best bet if you don't like this type of a setup, but still, all in all, it's a pretty decent package. Now the Lengren, I guess, and I'm just guessing, I guess because they're getting the steel from Europe, the DC53 steel from Europe, that it's a little bit more money. This is about 80 bucks for this package. I don't mind. I think this knife is awesome. It's under 100 bucks. Any knife that's under 100 bucks for me that can, you know, take the abuse and the beating is really fine by me, man, because, You know, when the shit hits the fan, nobody's going to care who made it. Nobody's going to care, you know, where you got it from. You know, you're just going to use it because it's a dependable tool and it's there at that time of the emergency. In any case, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video and hope to talk to you, you know, on the chat. Don't forget to let me know what you guys are carrying in the chat. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time, you know, away from your friends and family and checking out this video. Really do appreciate it, guys and gals. All right, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits, this has been Gruggs of Legion Tactical Cutlery. I hope you enjoyed the Lengren Cruiser. Find this on Amazon if you just want to check it out. It comes in 2 flavors, in the satin and a black stonewash. All right, I'll leave a link in the description and in the comment section. I want to bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day, hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans and active military that once they get out of the service, they do face some challenges, and unfortunately one of these challenges is suicide. So in the comment section, in the description section, I will leave phone numbers and websites and a heartfelt message from a Legionnaire, Martin Miller, okay? All right, troops, really do appreciate it. You guys at the ready. Hold the line. Take care.